Story time. How my homeboy cracked the girl in the school bathroom.
I got in trouble for.
So boom, this 2024, 8th grade. I was on the game, my homeboy called me. He was like, guess what? I was like, what? He said, I cracked so-and-so after school in the bathroom. I'm like,
You did what?
he was like, yeah. I was like, isn't that so-and-so's girl? He was like, shit, I don't care. I'm like, damn, these hoes is really going. So we were celebrating shit. We was like, that's a kill, my boy. Flash forward, next day at school. Can't tell nobody besides me. We was keeping it on the low. Boom, we at lunch. So the girl and her friends was sitting across the table, right? Took a look at her and I was like, damn, they really did that shit. And I noticed she was talking to her friends. They was whispering. They was like covering their mouths and shit. Turned around, talked to my homeboy. I was like, they probably talking about what went down. And he was like, yeah, but I don't really care. You know, cause between the friends and shit. Tell me why this girl turned to our table, was talking to the boys at our table, and spilled the beans. She told them what happened. In my head, I was like, bro, no way. I thought, you know what, they'd be a little discreet at least. They was not discreet. Then the boys she told it to, after lunch, they ran around the hallways telling everybody and their mama. And I was like, oh shit, them niggas in trouble. So boom, fast forward, we had athletics like 7th or 8th period or whatever. We was about to get started, then the principal walks in. Came in talking about, where's so-and-so, we need him now. Everybody was like, ooh, cause they know it went down, like room is spread fast. And I was like, damn, this nigga fried. So boom, he went with the principal, and that's all we could talk about for the rest of athletics. So boom, I go home. I texted my homeboy to check up on him. Nigga was unhinged. He did not give two fucks. Matter of fact, he went on IG Live and started celebrating, playing Young Boy in the back. And I was like, damn, this nigga really do not care. And everybody in our school was tapped into that live. So when I texted him whatever, then I hopped on the live myself. It was me and him, I was asking him questions. I was like, yo, what's up? We was having fun. He explained how he thought about that shit. I was like, yo. So we just went back and forth on some funny shit, you know, talking about it. Live ended, I thought nothing of it, I went to sleep. Next motherfucking day, I go to school, I'm in math. My teacher's like, yo, some people might want to talk to you. Like the APs and shit. And I'm like, why would they want to talk to me? I ain't do nothing. She's like, yo, actions do though. I'm like, what? Turns out some sneaky ass, grimy ass bitch screen recorded the entire IG Live and showed it to her. Plus she's a teacher and shit. She fucked around and sent it to the APs and the principal. I was like, oh shit, I'm fucking fried. I was cooked, I was big, I was hard boiled. And I was like, why did I do this shit, bro? 2 periods later, I was in class and my teacher got a call. And it was like, yup, send him down to the office. I walked down there the slowest I've ever walked in my life. I think I took like 5 laps around the school before I got there. Boom, I got there. I sit my ass down. She talking about, you know what you here for? I'm like, yeah, what you want to know? And she looked at me with disgust. She was like, tell me all you know. I was like, what you want to know? I was being super fucking unhinged and unbothered. I was not being cooperative because I was not trying to snitch on homie. She kept asking me questions. I was giving her bland ass answers. She's like, what you know about this? I was like, I don't know. She's like, what you know about this? I was like, But when she got heated, she called the principal, she called officers, and I was still unhinged. We dragged this out for so long, it was the end of the day. And she was like, are you a bus or car rider? I lied to her, told her I was a bus rider so I could fucking leave, dip. And she was like, meet me back here in my office tomorrow morning. I was like, fuck. Anyway, this video getting mad long. Tap in for part 2. Let me know. Call me so you get notified when I drop part 2.